Hi everyone. So today we will share with you the Azure Data Explorer Kusto Assistant hackathon I've been working on. Writing KQL queries can be complex and time consuming. So today we'll meet Kusto Assistant, your AI copilot that turns plain natural language into powerful queries. So let's start with a simple query. I'm using a demo cluster and demo database. So I want, maybe I'll just write it. Show me the top 10 products by total sales. Now I click Command K in Mac, or in Windows it will be Alt plus K. Now the assistant is running. Behind the scenes, it's using MCP RTI that we have in GitHub, and the agent is showing what it's actually doing, and it's actually thinking and sharing with us what's going on. So we can see that on the fly it's still working, and we also got the query, and we have some visualization here and some data we got, and we have the steps that the agent actually did. We can see the agent started. Actually, it wants to know how the database looks like. So it's going and using the MCP server and fetching the database details. We can see what parameters and arguments actually has been passed to the tool, and we can see the result. Maybe the result is too big, so the user can collapse if he wants to find what he needs. But this is just some cool feature we have. Then the agent is building the query based on the database schema and eventually generating the query. And after that, it executes the query in Kusto. And we can see here the tool call with the query and the result. Eventually, we see 10 rows returned. We can copy the query and run it ourselves, and we see the stats. So now we have another scenario. I want to see the monthly sales as a line chart. So I will use the assistant. Now we can see the process. It's going to get the database schema, getting all the information it needs. Now we already have the query if we want to run it ourselves, but it still works to get the visualization and the query. And again, we have here the whole process. Eventually, I want to run it, and we can see the line chart is pretty much the same. It's the same data. The next flow will be to show me sales by product category as pie chart. So now I expect to see a pie chart this time. So again, we have the query generation, the agent keep running, getting us the pie chart, and the data, of course. Well, the colors are a bit different, but it's the same exactly data. You can see here, it's the same. This time I want to see a bar chart. So let's make another scenario. Show me customer count by country as bar chart. Let's see how it goes. So sometimes I just move the assistant because to make some space, some people really need to move it if it's like hiding stuff, or maybe they want that. Anyway, this time we got a bar chart. I will run it as well. And here we go. And again, we have the flow, the complete flow. Well, the bar charts are a bit different. This one is like horizontal and this one is vertical, but I promise you the data is the same. This time I'll show another cool feature. It's about localization, and if you want to ask the agent with your own language, at this point in time, I support English and Hebrew, but it's very simple to add a new language. So let's move to Hebrew and call the assistant. This time we in Hebrew. This means assistant. Well, we can see the English description because the agent is calling it with English, but eventually the UI we have is in Hebrew. So you can see here, well, it's mixed English and Hebrew, but even in Hebrew query, we can see the data as expected. Um, and this is another cool feature. We can have more languages, but for now I've started with English and Hebrew to show the RTL and LTR support. In addition, if you want to move back to English, you just do it like that, and you are back in English. Well, one last feature I didn't talked about is the theming. Um, well, some people prefer the light mode. Honestly, I really love the dark mode. My system is always in dark mode. So you can always change the theme if you want to be in your system. It's by default your system, but if you don't like that, you can always change to light mode. So let's wrap things up. What we got natural language to KQL. We have the query. We can see visualization. We have a line chart, bar chart, and pie chart. We can add some more, but this is just for our hackathon. We can see the query results. We have the data, and we can see the agent flow. We can see everything in here, what it's doing, what's the results. Well, this is actually the argument, the calling function, and then the results. And we can see here everything. We see the visualization creation and the query execution and what we got back. So this is the reasoning. We can close that. And we also got the settings here. So we have the dark mode, light mode, and the language. So if you want to try it out yourself and run this project on your own machine, we've got here the GitHub repo. You just need to follow the guide. And if you have any issues, you can just reach out and I'll help you out. Basically, you need to run the Docker and downloading the Chrome extension and try it out yourself. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed. And if you want to give me some feedback, I'm always available on Teams. Have a nice day.